Okay, we'll start now. Om Namo Lui Sarvatrikavarti Ariyantanam Namo Lui Sarvatrikavarti Siddhanam Namo Lui Sarvatrikavarti Ayaryanam Namo Lui Sarvatrikavarti Ujjayanam Namo Lui Sarvatrikavarti Savanam Omkaram Bindu Sanyuktam Nityam Dayanti Yoginam Kamadam Moksadam Chaiva Omkaraya Namo Nama Namah Samai Saraya Swanubhutya Chakasate Chit Svabhavaya Bhavaya Sarva Bhavantarachide Ajnanatimirandhanam Jnana Anjana Salakaya Chaksuram Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Om Namah Siddhi. Om Namah Siddhi. Om Sri Sudatmane Namaha. Jai Jinendra. So today is July 12th, 2025, Saturday, and we are continuing our class on Chhadhaala, and we are on Dhaala number 2. Dhaala number 2 is an important Dhaala in which it tells me who am I, what's my true state at present, Mithyatva. First Dhaala gave the symptoms of suffering. Second Dhaala gives the reason for suffering. I'm unhappy because I'm hungry. I'm unhappy because I'm thirsty. I'm unhappy because I don't have a house. I'm unhappy because I have money. So all those reasons are not the true reason for suffering. There should be a root cause for one reason alone. And in second Dhaala, it says that reason is mithyatva, wrong belief. And over here, Daulat Ramji beautifully describes the whole mithyatva. He makes a classification of mithyatva. So he says that two types of mithyatva, which we are revising quick thing where we are right now. So that's why I'm not bringing slide, because we already know that one. So mithyatva, two types: inborn mithyatva or grahit mithyatva. And second is called grahit mithyatva. Mithyatva that started in this life. So, two types of mithyatva he divides, and each mithyatva he divides into three parts. Agrahit mithya darshan, agrahit mithya gyan, agrahit mithya charitra, grahit mithya darshan, grahit mithya gyan, grahit mithya charitra. So we are going to see 6 different sections in this chapter, out of which most important is agrahit mithyatva. Agrahit mithya darshan is the most important part that we have to learn. Agrahit mithyatva means since time infinite, I have acquired that mithyatva. Grahit mithyatva means acquired mithyatva. I accepted mithyatva in this life. So, agrahit mithyatva, wrong belief since time infinite. That is very important part. in which he describes 7 mistakes I made understanding 7 tattva. That means the question comes, what is 7 tattva? Jeev, Pudgal, Jeev, Ajeev, Ashrav, Bandh, Samvar, Nijra, Moksha. So there are 7 tattva. In my mistake, I as a soul end up making mistake in understanding these 7 elements, 7 tattva. That's where we are, and out of which we have finished the first tattva, Jeev tattva sambandhi bhul. Mistake regarding the knowing the nature of the soul. Soul is a pure, soul does its own function, soul is doing the function of knowing. Instead, I end up doing rag and dvesh, I end up doing ownership in the alien objects of the universe. पर पदार्थ के ऊपर मेरा एकत्व करना, वो जीव तत्व संबंधी biggest mistake we have it. Now we are on stanza number 5. It describes 2 other mistakes. So let me bring that stanza and let's start from today's class. Okay, here we go. So, what it says, Tana upajata apani upajajan tana nasata apako nashaman. This is the mistake. The first line is a mistake regarding Ajeev Tattva. Ajeev Tattva, there are 5 Ajeev Tattva. Matter, Dharmastika, Adharmastika, matter, medium motion, medium rest, space and time. They are Ajeev. Pudgal, Dharmastika, Adharmastika, Akash Kal. 5 Dravya, they are Ajeev. Out of which Dharmastika, Adharmastika, Akash Kal, they are pure by themselves, they don't react with anybody. So they are not considered at all here. Only Pudgal, one which I have relationship with that one since time infinite. That Pudgal, I have mistake understanding. Means my body is a Pudgal. This body, remember I am saying my body means I am the soul and this is body, it's my body. That's a mistake. We should say this body, not my body, this body. So that's a matter particle. Tana upajata apani upajajana tana nasata apako nashaman. When the body is born, I am born. When body is dead, I am dead. there are six different philosophies in the Indian continent, subcontinent. Jain, Vedic, Buddhism, Charvak, and there are Yoga Darshan and Sankhya Darshan. There are six philosophies, six darshans are considered. Out of which there is one something called Charvak Darshan. They don't believe in God. They don't believe in the soul. They just say, Tana upajata apani upajajan. When the soul, when body is born, I am born. Period. Who am I? Body. Tana nashata apako nasaman. Means when the body is destroyed, means I'm dead. Period. Case closed. So that is the Daulat Ramji says this is mistake understanding the matter object. This is my inborn error of understanding about the soul. I believe, I'm sorry. This is the inborn error regarding the matter substance. Means, when body is born, I am born. Body is dead, I am dead. So that is a mistake because I as a soul remained forever and ever and ever. I was never created. I will never be destroyed. I'll change the form. When I was born, I was called Kirit. When I was a small kid, was Kirit. Grade school, Kirit. High school, Kirit. College, Kirit. Medical practice, Kirit. Retired, Kirit. Kirit remains constant throughout. Changes occurred in the lifestyle, in the whole lifespan. But so similarly, soul is taking birth as a heaven, hell, human, subhuman, continuously four realms of existence. Soul keeps on rotating continuously. चार गति में जीव का भ्रमण अनादि से चालू है. But soul is a constant. Soul was never created. Soul will never die. Association of soul and Pudgal is called birth. Dissociation of soul and Pudgal is called death. Over here, he doesn't believe that way. He believes शरीर की उत्पत्ति हुई तो मेरी उत्पत्ति हुई, शरीर का नाश तो मेरा नाश. So this is a mistake regarding understanding about the Ajiv Tattva. Let's see what he tries to say. There's a meaning of those words. They are simple words, so we will not go through that one. So, Ajiv Tattva mistake. Wrong belief for non-living element. Out of non-living element, we consider only Pudgal, because Pudgal has a close relationship with the body since time infinite. So this is the Pudgal is a one which has relationship with the body since time infinite. Dharmastika, Adharmastika, Akashkal, they remain constant, they are pure, they don't react with anybody else. So when we say Ajiv, means we talk about body. If the body is born, a wrong believer thinks that soul is born. If this body is destroyed, he thinks soul is destroyed. This is a misconception about Ajiv Tattva. This is the biggest mistake I have it in my entire existence for you, me, and everybody. Oh, it's almost 7:44 a.m. in Phoenix, and I'm talking since 2 hours. I'm hungry right now. Who is hungry? Physical body is hungry, but the soul is hungry. Or soul has a put ownership on the physical body, and that's why I am hungry. This is mistake. Mistake understanding the tattva, reality. So Ajiv Tattva mistake over here is body is born, I'm born, body is dead, I'm dead. That's a Charvak philosophy. That is not a right philosophy. Soul is constant. Soul is forever. Matter particles are there forever. Some matter particles and soul come in contact, and that is called birth. It could be Ekendriya, Dvendriya, Tendriya, Chaurendriya, Panchendriya. It doesn't make difference which realm of existence I am. But with the body, association of the body, since time infinite, when I was in Nigod, I was saying that this is my body. When I was 1 sense, body is mine. 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents, all this living organism, they say body is mine. Then a little small ant is going through, and you put the little fire over here, it will run away because body is mine, is going to be detrimental to my body. Or you put the sugar, so ant gets attracted to the sugar because my body likes sugar. That's what we are doing also, humans. I have oneness with the physical body. That is a problem. That's a mistake regarding understanding of non-living elements. Second element. First one was soul, mistake regarding soul's existence. Second is mistake regarding the Ajiv Tattva. Then over here, second line said, Ragadi pragataye dukh den tinhi ko sevat ginat chen. What it says over here, attachment, etc., clearly this provides suffering, but I'm indulged in them because I count them as happiness. So, so little more explanation. Matter substance is called Pudgal. Matter substance Pudgal. Pudgal means what? Pud means to get together. And Gal means to get separated. The infinite times infinite matter particles, matter atomic particles in the universe. Souls are infinite and matter atomic particles are infinite times infinite. This matter particle, one particle and second particle, they both have characteristics of touch, taste, smell, color, etc. Out of which touch sensation, because of rough, dry touch or wet touch, so two particles get together. That's called Pud. Pud means to come together. When they get separated, it's called Gal. That means Pudgal means to coming together and to get separated. This kind of thing happens in Pudgal Dravya all the time, continuously. Even science has proved substance cannot be created, matter cannot be created, cannot be destroyed, it changes form. Water becomes vapor, vapor becomes cloud, cloud becomes snow, snow becomes water, it becomes vapor. It just keeps on changing form, but H2O remains constant. Put together, girl to get separated. Matter substance is made up of infinite atomic particles. If take one hair out from the head, that has infinite atomic particles in that hair, thin hair. This phone has an infinite atomic particle created as a phone. This book has an infinite atomic particles came together in the form of book. Physical body, infinite matter particles came together and became a physical body, etc., etc. A free from atomic particle is it should be form, not from. A free form atomic particle is a pure form of matter substance. This is very important to understand. Matter substance, पुद्गल को एक परमाणु जो होता है उसको हमने स्वतंत्र कहा, उसको हमने प्योर कहा, उसको हमने शुद्ध कहा. फिर से, पुद्गल परमाणु स्वतंत्र है, अपने से एग्जिस्टेंस करता है. एक एक पुद्गल परमाणु में अनंत गुण है. यानी उसको हमने शुद्ध पुद्गल द्रव्य कहा. शुद्ध आत्मद्रव्य, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इज अ सिद्ध भगवान. A Suddha Atmadravya is me right now in the human form. Similarly, Pudgal atomic particle, the last part of the Pudgal, which cannot be divided further into two, that is called matter particle, matter atomic particle, and that is called pure form of a Pudgal. When the atomic particle, one particle joins with the other particle, joins with the third particle, and then infinite particles get together, it's a hair, or it can become the cell phone, or it can become the book, or it can become the house, it can become car. All those infinite atomic particles came together to form certain shape. That is called impure form of matter particles. Pure form is a Pudgal Parmanu. Impure form is called Skandha. New word for us, Skandha. S-K-A-N-D-H. Skandha. So, free form of atomic particle is a pure form of matter substance. Molecular aggregate of atom is called diluted form of matter. This is the diluted form of matter. Diluted form of matter. This is a pure form of matter. In the soul is a pure. When there is a rag, dvesh, krodh, man, maya, lobh, etc., then that soul is called impure form, diluted form. Over here, free atomic particle is a pure matter substance. Aggregate atoms is called diluted form of matter. Is that clear? This is important thing to understand. This question, you raise the question, okay? Raise the hand and I'll answer the question. Some examples of the Pudgal list, let's take it. A baby is born. Baby is born, the baby's body is a Pudgal. An old person died, old person's body is called Pudgal. Tons of money, money is a Pudgal. I lost lots of money. Matter particles, they were supposed to stay with me. They stayed with me, that means money was mine. Matter particles, They are supposed to move away from me. That's called I lost the money. There is so much amount of food available. Food is a matter particle. Someone has pneumonia. Bacteria infection occurs in the lungs. Lungs and bacteria infection, they are the lungs and the infection, they are Pudgal. I have a gold coin. Pudgal. I'm a perfectly fit person. If I dye my hair, who can say that I'm a 77-year-old man? But the physical body, I look healthy, I look young, I look okay, and all those things are called Pudgal. So these are the firm examples of Pudgal. So, wrong belief about matter substance, continuing on the discussion, further discussion, let's see what it tries to say to us here. Body and soul are separate substances. Body is Pudgal, soul is a pure conscious nature. They both are entirely separate. Wrong believer Mithyatvi Jeev, he thinks that body and soul are the same. That means as soul and body are two different substances with their own specific attributes. Soul is consciousness and body is matter and is having attribute of touch, taste, smell, color, etc. So they're two different substances all together with their own true characteristic. Soul with the all-knower capacity and matter, touch, taste, smell, color, etc. infinite attributes. They are separate substance, but to consider them as one, that is my mistake. Soul substance. Soul has a mode, paryay. Soul is a pure mode. Siddha Bhagwan. It is knowing property. It's a soul's innate state. Siddha Bhagwan is pure. No impurity at all. No deluding state at all. He is engrossed in his innate state. This is the liberated form of soul, Siddha Bhagwan. Soul, pure form of soul is a Siddha Bhagwan. Altered form of mode of a soul, soul ki asuddha paryay, soul ki vibhav paryay, anger, deceit, ego, greed, etc. We are calling them as inflow element. आश्रव तत्व किसको कहेंगे? Anger, deceit, ego, greed type of impurity within me. Within me, I as a soul having impurity within me, that is called inflow element. Because of that thing, soul ends up with infinite transmigration. Look here on this picture. Tell me, is there any karma things said over here at all? None whatsoever. Only soul has a pure mode, Siddha Bhagwan, impure mode, Sansari Jeev, transmigratory soul. Who is responsible for my problem? I'm the problem. Who is creating problem? I am creating problem. Instead of staying in my pure state, I'm in the impure state, inflow element, ashrav tattva. That is my own mistake. So now that we know what's a ashrav tattva means, my rag and dvesh, anger, deceit, ego, greed is my impure form of state. Rag, dvesh, you can just say rag, dvesh, you can say anger, deceit, ego, greed. Means my impurity, created by me. That's called inflow element. This is called bhav ashrav. Bhav ashrav means my state of anger, deceit, ego, greed, likes, dislike, all those things. I am the reason for creating this problem. Rag and dvesh, inclusive attachment and aversion, one feels happiness in them. Oh, I got such a nice food today, I'm very happy. Oh, I got lottery and I got money, I'm very happy. Oh, I got my new car, I'm very happy. Or supposed to go on vacation and suddenly I end up with a pneumonia. It's bad for me. I don't like it. I'm end up with a diabetes right now. I don't like it. Somebody has high blood pressure. He or she doesn't like it. Dvesh. Dveshpa. Inclination of aversion. So, with my rag and dvesh, I feel happy or unhappy. It's entirely my own doing it. When rag dvesh occurs within me, as we see in the previous slide, I am the reason for my own creation of rag and dvesh. I'm the reason for my inflow element. I'm the reason for my bhav ashrav. But now I feel happy or unhappy with this rag and dvesh. This is my problem. This is my own self-creation. I keep on getting indulged in rag and dvesh. I am angry with somebody, my anger persists forever, so-called ever. Or I like something, I just put all my happiness in that rag state. Whatever that can be. It could be child or grandchild or money or car or business or house, whatever that matter substance you have oneness. That's called rag and dvesh. Rag, auspicious and inauspiciousness, both the thing can happen. Pap and punya bhav, both can happen. Auspicious rag, person is religious in nature. Inauspicious rag, one keeps on indulging in worldly affair. Rag is there, I like it, I like it, I like it, I like religion. That's auspicious rag. I like my worldly possessions. House, car, family, money, business, all those things are worldly affair, and to get indulging in that situation is called inauspicious rag. Or prasasta rag. This is called prasasta rag. But ultimately it's a rag. Rag I created instead of me creating rag. Now I say happiness or unhappiness from outside material objects. Look, my iPhone is a brand, iPhone 15. My phone, I love it. I love it. I love it. That's my rag towards the phone. My shirt, my body, my eyeglasses, my physical body, my hair, and all those things, everything I have a rag on it. That's my problem. So to understand this one, couple of classes back, we have gone through this slide extensively. We are going to go through it very quickly, that whole slide again, to understand who is the instigator, who is the problem, and how I blame problem on the other people. That's what we are doing. I'm sorry? What did you say? Question? Okay. So I am the problem. I am creating bhav ashra within me, and I just get happiness or misery because of my bhav ashra. So what is the bhav ashra? We'll quickly see that one. We have seen this picture. We are going to go through this. I think we have to take the whole class with that. Soul is a one substance. Soul is a one substance. Number one. And that soul, in the impure form, deluding state, end up doing rag and dvesh. This is my paryay, this is my mode, this is my present state. Rag, dvesh, rag, dvesh, rag, dvesh. Morning till evening, birth to death, continuously I keep on doing rag, dvesh, rag, dvesh, rag, dvesh, rag, dvesh. I can't do anything else besides rag, dvesh in my impure state. Somebody is, can we unmute yourself? I'll mute from here. Okay, sorry. So, soul is a substance, and an impure state, it ends up doing rag and dvesh, rag and dvesh, rag and dvesh. On the other side is a matter substance, pudgal dravya. This is Jeev Dravya. This is Pudgal Dravya. And it ends up making impure modes in the form of karma particle. Remember, we just said matter substance in the pure form is an atomic particle. Last atomic particle is a pure form. When the aggregate of molecule occurs, it's called impure form. So karma particle is impure form, matter substance. Number one is soul substance, other is a matter substance. So out of seven substance, seven tattva we are talking, we have two tattva over here. Atma tattva, Ajiv tattva. Jeev tattva, number one. Ajiv tattva, number two. In an impure form, I end up doing rag, dvesh, etc. And karma comes by themselves. So what happens? Whatever happens on the soul side, is called psychic karma, bhav karma. Whatever happens on the material karma particle side, they are called material karma or dravya karma. They both are mode. This is mode. This is mode. This is mode. पर्याय 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 एक समय की पर्याय को हम भाव कर्म कहेंगे, आत्मा में होती है तो कर्म में होती है तो उसको द्रव्य पर्याय कहेंगे, द्रव्य कर्म पर्याय कहेंगे, पर्याय. Now, there are two asterisks will be coming in the slide because I don't have space to put those things, so I put the asterisks. I means inauspicious inclination, ashubh bhav. AI means auspicious inclination, means subh bhav. IK means inauspicious karma, ashubh karma. AK means auspicious karma, shubh karma. Shubh bhav, ashubh bhav. Shubh karma, Ashubh karma, right? Having said that, inclination of inauspicious inclination, pap bhav, pap bhav, asterisk here, pap bhav. Who is doing it? Bhav karma. Who is doing it? Atma is doing it. Pap bhav. On the other side of the equation, there is going to be IK. IK is inauspicious karma, means pap karma, pap dravya karma, pap dravya karma, pap bhav karma. Pap bhav karma, Atma is doing it. Pap dravya karma, Pudgal is doing it. There's some sort of relationship, and we'll see what the relationship is there later on. Punya, auspicious inclination, punya karma, punya bhav karma, punya bhav karma. Atma is doing it. Punya dravya karma, the Pudgal is doing it. They have some sort of relationship which we'll see later on. Bhav ashrav. Bhav ashrav. Bhav inflow. Psychic inflow. Bhav ashrav. Soul is doing it in the form of rag, dvesh, etc. And over here, inflow ashrav. Inflow means a material karma inflow or dravya karma ashrav. It happens in the matter substance. There is relationship. And here in this slide, mainly we are concentrating on this inflow chapter. We are on the inflow section. How does inflow occurs? Simple over here. Inflow, bhav ashrav, psychic inflow occurs due to rag and dvesh in the soul substance independently. I am the instigator, I am the reason for that. And as a result, material karma gets attracted to me. It's called dravya ashrav. This is bhav ashrav, psychic inflow, bhav ashrav. This is called material inflow, dravya ashrav. Are you with me so far? Any questions? Anybody has any questions? Raise the hand, send the information in the chat. I'll answer the questions, okay? All right? This is very important. So, same thing. Now we are going to further progress, but I'm going to go. This is the one that we are, our today's discussion is, bhav ashrav, dravya ashrav. Psychic inflow and material inflow. That's when we are going to talk about it. Then there's going to be bhav bandh, dravya bandh, bhav samvar, dravya samvar, bhav nijra, dravya nijra, bhav moksha, dravya moksha. They all have nimit naimitic sambandh, principal cause, auxiliary cause relationship. Means both this thing is happening independently. This thing happens independently. A train is going from Bangalore to New Delhi, and a train has left from Bombay to Calcutta. Somewhere on the path they meet. They meet by chance only. They meet by chance only. Bombay train was going to Calcutta and Bangalore train was going to New Delhi, and they just merge at one point. That point, merging point, is by chance only. Inauspicious inclination, auspicious inclination, inflow ashrav, bhav ashrav, and dravya ashrav. This is by chance occurring. That's called nimit naimitic sambandh. Actually, we can take the whole class on this Nimit Namidik Sambandh. Right now, understanding is this happens independently. This happens independently. Bhav ashrav occurs independently. Dravya ashrav occurs independently, and they cross each other's path. That's it. When I end up doing raga, the state, rag, dvesh, krodh, man, maya, lobh, etc., then material karma in the form of inflow, ashrav, they get attracted to me. That's all. Who is responsible here? I am responsible here. I, as a soul, end up doing this bhav ashrav. And dravya ashrav simply followed blindly to me because I was doing bhav ashrav. Now, when such type of thing happens, inflow bhav ashrav, I do it, rag dvesh, I do it, and as a result, I end up getting some material wealth, material possessions, good body, handsome body, disease-free body, lots of money, lots of friends, lots of assets. All those things occur by chance, and I put my oneness with that. Instead of two different events, I just say, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. And that is your mistake regarding understanding of the inflow element. आश्रव तत्व संबंधी भूल मेरी कैसे हुई? क्योंकि पर में मैंने एकत्व, ममत्व, कर्तृत्व, भोक्तृत्व करके पर द्रव्य में से जो कुछ मुझे मिला उसको मुझे आनंद आता है या तो मुझे दुख होता है, या ऑल दोस फीलिंग इज कॉल्ड मिस्टेक रिगार्डिंग आश्रव तत्व. आश्रव तत्व संबंधी मेरी भूल क्या है? मैं राग द्वेष करता हूं और जो सुख दुख की पर में से सुख आता है, पर में से दुख आता है, ऐसी फीलिंग करता हूं, वो मेरा प्रॉब्लम है. ये आश्रव तत्व संबंधी मेरी भूल है. When I achieve the outside material object, if they're beneficial to me, I'm happy. I just say, this Mercedes car makes me happy. Now the Tesla will be opening the store, first store in Bombay. Then that car, I get it, I'm going to be very happy. Tesla car, Mercedes car is not giving you happiness. Happiness comes from within, but I just say, money makes me happy, food makes me happy, car makes me happy, business makes me happy, house makes me happy. These are my mistake. Having said that, now let's try to go to the next slide. The wrong belief about inflow element. Quickly, we'll just say, to have inclination of attachment and aversion, rag dvesh is not a true state of the soul. राग द्वेष करना मेरा आत्मा का कोई स्वभाव नहीं है. मैं राग द्वेष करता हूं, पर में एकत्व ममत्व करता हूं, ये मेरी भूल है. Soul in his altered and transient state performs anger, deceit, ego, greed, just like the previous slide we saw it. This is my mistake. This is my problem. I'm creating my own problem over here. Wrong belief that such states are beneficial to him. Becoming angry, having deceit, having ego, having greed, they are beneficial to me. That's what a mundane soul thinks about. He thinks they're beneficial to him. They are not. Soul by itself as a function of knowing, he obtains bliss from knowledge. आत्मा में सुख गुण है, सुख गुण आत्मा में से आएगा. सुख गुण बाहर की वस्तु में से नहीं आएगा. Soul knows, knowing his function and obtains bliss from the knowledge. External possession does not give you happiness or unhappiness. Muniraj, 24 Tirthankars, they became Muniraj. Then they became Tirthankar. When they became Muniraj, they were the prince and the kings. They had everything and more at their disposal. They gave up everything. They became naked saint, went to jungle. And they are in the ultimate happy state. Here I am. I have a house, I have a car, I have money, I have family, I have society, I have everything around me. And I'm unhappy. I want more and more and more. But do I have time to so-called enjoy all the things? Throughout the life, one keeps on working non-stop and collects money. And now he retires and he says, now I'm going to enjoy my money. Suddenly high blood pressure comes, no salt. Cholesterol comes, no sweets. Diabetes comes, no sugar. What good that money will do to you or to me when I can't enjoy? So I have to have bliss coming. So Muniraj has nothing but he's happiest person because bliss comes from within. And we have all the possessions and we are unhappy because we think happiness comes from outside. This is a wrong belief. Rag-dvesh are non-living element and do not have happiness and happiness attribute within. Rag or dvesh does not have any slightest iota of happiness within because rag-dvesh are pudgal and they have no knowledge. They have only knowledge. Mode has a knowledge. Rag-dvesh has no knowledge. They are devoid of knowledge. That means they do not get happiness from there. ये राग द्वेष से मैं हैप्पी हूं, राग द्वेष से होते हुए सुख दुख की प्रवृत्ति से मुझे हैप्पी है तो अनहैप्पी हूं. दिस इज माय मिस्टेक. Happiness is attribute of the soul substance. Only as a soul, when I look within, I'm full of blissful state, which can give me blissful state, bliss experiencing for time infinite, forever and ever and ever. And I have that tremendous source of happiness within me, and I'm looking for happiness in outside material object, which they have no happiness attribute. This phone is falling down from here to here or falling down on the ground. Phone doesn't complain that why did you hurt me? So happiness is an attribute of the soul, not the attribute of the matter substance. That's what we have to have understanding. So that is the end of our fifth stanza. Now we are going to come to the sixth stanza, and there also we have a couple of wrong informations about the bondage, and Samvat Tattva will be coming. So we will take that one next time. Right now we will play that stanza and see how it sounds.
आत्म हित है तू विराग ज्ञान दे
So this one has again two elements are there. Shubha Shubha Bandh, bondage element. My mistake about understanding, wrong understanding about bondage element. That is my mistake. That's the first line is showing. Then second line is showing Atam Hetu Virag Gyan Te Lakhe Aap. This is the Samvar Tattva over here. First is a Bandh Tattva, then Samvar Tattva. Mistake regarding both this Tattva. We'll be talking more. These are very important things. Really, really a great insight. If one understands these things in a deeply, then he or she can have really a beautiful life ahead to enjoy. Beautiful life, looking at the soul, and happiness comes from the soul. Get the Samyak Darshan that way, and the Samyak Drishti Jeeves are happiest person. Whether they are the fourth, fifth, or sixth and seventh Gunsthana, or Aryan Bhagwan or Siddha Bhagwan, they all are happiest soul. We are the misery soul. We don't know. We are looking for happiness from outside material objects. And old grandma, she is living in a hut and she's looking for something outside, and the kids are playing around, and kid says, "Grandma, what happened? My needle got lost." So kid says, "Oh, we can help you out to find the needle." So all the kids are helping, trying to find the needle, and they are looking for it. After 15, 20, 30 minutes, nothing happened. So one of the kids says, "But grandma, which area did you lose the needle? That let's concentrate there." Grandma says, "I lost the needle in the hut." "But why are you looking outside?" "Because there is a light outside." It makes us laugh. Don't we do the same thing? I am full of happiness within. Siddha Bhagwan is non-stop happiness coming. Aryan Bhagwan is non-stop happiness coming forever, ever, ever, and ever, and ever. I'm also the same. I have same capacity within. Instead of looking within, I'm looking the needle outside. I'm looking for happiness from the iPhone, looking for happiness from the house, clothes, nice physical body, handsome body, etc., etc. These are my mistakes. So author really nicely explains all the things. We'll continue with that one. If you have a question, we have a couple of minutes left. If there's a question, we can take it. Any question from the audience? Zoom and or temple.
I wanted to understand. Precious Rag, the concept of precious.
Prashasta, yes. देखो, I'll say Hindi and then try to convert. Prashasta Rag means there are 6 leshyas are there. Out of 6 leshyas, Shukla Lesya Parinam is called Prashasta Rag. Means intensity of the rag. For example, Tirthankar Bhagwan, previous 3rd life, he says, I'm going to get liberated in short time, but along with me, how come infinite living being also can get liberated? That kind of inclination, that kind of intention, that kind of rag is called Prashasta Rag. We go to the temple. When we go to the temple, we have purity of our thought process. We are just away from the worldly problems, worldly affairs. We come to the temple and we just become one with the Bhagwan's statue. When we say that Dev Satra Guru Arg, last line we just say, Nishchit tere sadrasa prabhu arahanta avastha paunga. Bhagwan, I came here to the temple not to ask for any worldly things, just like everywhere else, everybody else is doing it. I'm here to become like you. And that is called prasasta rag, intensity of the auspicious inclination. This is prasasta rag. Or prasasta rag, like, oh my God, I got a Mercedes car, I'm very happy today. I got a big house, I'm very happy. I got money, all those things, worldly possessions, and then to have oneness with that is called aprasasta rag. So prasasta rag is a love towards the Bhagwan, and to say, Bhagwan, I'm going to become like you, that kind of inclination is prasasta rag. Or prasasta rag is the worldly possessions getting, right? Any other questions? Anything
Same
else?
thing. I just wanted to understand also.
Yes.
પ્રશસ્ત રાગને આપણે ચાહવું કે નહીં ચાહવું because it is like ભગવાનને જોઈને આપણને એવું લાગે like हमें ऐसा लगता है कि भगवान हमें आपके जैसे बनना है देव शास्त्र गुरु का शरण हमें हमेशा सच्चे देव शास्त्र गुरु का शरण हमें हमेशा रहे तो फिर अगर ये राग है तो हमें इसको चाहना नहीं चाहना
बहुत important question है. You know, आपकी thought process is so good going on that, you know, प्रशस्त राग करना कि नहीं, तो भाई अप्रशस्त राग तो नहीं करने का है. वर्ल्डली पोजेशन जो होता है तो होता है, पुण्य कर्म का उद्देश्य मुझे मिला है, मगर जब मैं भगवान के पास जाके एक मेरी शुभ भावना का प्रदर्शन करता हूँ, निश्चित तेरे सदृश प्रभु और हंत, ऐसा में जो विकल्प करता हूँ वो विकल्प को भी राग कहा. तो जैसी तेरी भूमिका है ऐसा राग आएगा, राग आए बिना नहीं रहेगा, मगर वहां पर भी जिन में निज का निज में जिन प्रतिबिंब निहारू, इस तरह से भगवान को देखकर मैं ही भगवान हूँ, मैं अपने को नमस्कार करता हूँ, भगवान एक निमित्त है. इस तरह से मेरी भाव की निर्मलता करके प्रशस्त राग से वो राग को भी अभी मंद करके अल्टीमेटली मैं कौन हूँ, मेरा सच्चा स्वरूप क्या है, और उसमें डूब जाना, उसका नाम सम्यक दर्शन. तो प्रशस्त राग आएगा ही, भूमिका अनुसार का प्रशस्त राग आएगा. अरे वो राग तो चतुर्थ गुण स्थानक वाली ज्ञानी को भी है, पंचम गुण स्थानक वाले श्रावक को भी है, छठे गुण स्थानक वाले मुनिराज को भी है, मगर उनको मालूम है कि ये राग भी छोड़ने लायक है. तो मैं भी ये प्रशस्त राग में डूबकर, प्रभु की भक्ति में डूबकर, मुझे अपना स्वरूप की भांति झांकी होने लगे, स्वरूप की अनुभूति होने लगे. वो जब स्वरूप की तरफ में आगे जाऊं, वो मेरा कार्य है. वहाँ प्रशस्त राग ऑटोमेटिक छूट जाएगा. जब प्रकाश होता है, अंधकार का नाश होता है, ज्ञान प्रकाश होता है, सम्यक ज्ञान होता है, तो ये प्रशस्त अप्रशस्त राग द्वेष सभी का अंधकार रूपी सभी वो निकल जाएंगे. तो हाँ, मंदिर में जाना है, भगवान की पूजा भक्ति करना है, मगर उससे धर्म होता है वो मान्यता नहीं रखने का है. इसके लिए प्रशस्त राग आएगा करना, मगर उसमें एकत्व नहीं करने का है. बराबर.
थैंक यू वेरी मच सर. थैंक
Any
यू वेरी
other
मच.
question? Any other questions from anybody?
नो नहीं अभी कोई नहीं.
Okay. चलो तो can you take the Janwani?
जिनवाणी स्तुति.
Yeah. You take it.
निज निधि निज में बताई यह अनंत उपकार इसके लिए जिन वाणी मातो वंदना शतबार है इसके लिए जिन वाणी मातु वंदना शतबार।
नमो यंत्र ब्रजवाणी मात की जय
जय
हो।
हो।
जय जय जिनेन्द्र।
जय जिनेन्द्र।